Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel once again. Today it is Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, and right now I'm at the corner of Keele and Lawrence, and today is another episode of Walking Wednesday. So this will be episode number 22, and I'll be walking south alongside Keele Street here to Keele and Rogers. You see it is raining and the rain is coming down. So let's start this walk here. I do have my umbrella, but for some reason it's the wind, it keeps pushing it back, so I'm gonna try and see how far I can get without using it. So here's a look at North Park Plaza. Right over there, there's the Metro, and there's a Walmart right behind, over on the other side, and some other shops and stores. Take a look here: LCBO, Pizza, Dollarama, Tim Hortons, and more other stuff. There's a Popeyes as well over there. So they said the next few days we're gonna get quite some unpleasant. Wow, those trucks are very loud. What I was saying, the next few days up to I don't know when, maybe Friday or Saturday, we're supposed to get some unpleasant weather, some cold front weather, and this is the first time since 1967. So prepare for a lot of cold weather, rain. There's the 41 Keele bus right over there. That's going to Pioneer Village. National Thrift Store. And it's been a while since I've come to this area or walked here. I've walked here many times, over 20 odd years ago, or over 30 odd years ago. So you see, this is Keele Street. We're walking this side. And it is cold, it's raining, but I'm doing this walk for you viewers and subscribers out there. So there might be a little shakiness in this video. I'm gonna try with my umbrella again. See? And this is what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Okay. You know, if the wind wasn't blowing so strongly, this umbrella would do fine, but oh my gosh. I didn't even bring my my gimbal with me because I have the umbrella in my hand, and to hold the umbrella and the gimbal while it's raining, it's kind of a hassle. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. ApplianceDiscounters.ca over there. We have Costy Toronto Employment Service right over there. You need a job. I myself could use a job, but the job market nowadays, it's like, well, if you don't speak Punjabi, they're not gonna hire you. So I mean, this is the harsh reality. This is the harsh truth. The jobs are not there anymore for people like me and other people who are not Indian or Pakistani or Bangladesh descent, because they all come here. I don't mind them coming here. It's a diverse country, which they say it is, but they all come pack up here, take the jobs away from people that are looking for jobs, and who's to be blamed? Well, we all know that question, or I should say, know that answer. The liberals. All right, the liberals, the government, federal. You want to put provincial in this, go ahead. But mainly the federals. Everywhere you go, Tim Hortons, Walmart, doesn't matter what kind of job you're looking for. Even factory, warehouse, all run by Indian descent, Pakistani people. And I know many of you, whoever will be watching this, are gonna say, oh, that's not true, don't complain, this and that and blah blah blah. Well, hey, guess what, if you don't like the truth, then don't watch, because if you're not gonna hear from me, you're gonna hear from someone else. And there's a video where I saw someone, a young black guy, light skin, at a pizza place. He was looking for a job because they said they were hiring, and when he went to ask for if they were hiring, they looked at him and they said, well, do you speak Punjabi? And he said no. And then they said, well, sorry. Now I don't know where are these policies coming from these big huge companies. And you're telling people, oh, if you don't speak Punjabi, or if you don't speak Hindi or whatever language these Indians and Pakistani people talk, the big companies needs to step in as well and say, hey, look, no. If we are hiring, doesn't matter what language you speak. You can speak English, you can speak French, Japanese, Chinese, Portuguese, Latin, Spanish, Swahili. You can speak Jamaican if you want. Trini. If you have that American accent, go ahead. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And once it changed, once the government and the big companies said, okay, you know what? We understand that people are looking for jobs, for work, and it's not a one country sided, or people are hiring their own. They're hiring their mothers and their fathers and their aunts and their uncles and their brothers and sisters who look just like them. But me and you could be a white guy, a white woman, a black woman, a black guy, a Asian, with Chinese, Japanese descent. And they're not hiring us. So, hold on. Right over there was the first place I've worked at in my whole life. Well, not my whole life, sorry, because I work other places, but my first job was right there, the McDonald's, and it's still there. Okay, yep. Uh, I don't want nothing to happen like the last time I had that umbrella. I'm going to give me a sec here, folks. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. So what I was saying, the last umbrella I had, and I did that walk on alongside Young Street. We had that big blizzard. So I don't want nothing happening to this one. So I'm walking to Rogers, Keele and Rogers from Keele and Lawrence. I say it's been a long time since I've walked here in this area, and I see some new, wow, yeah, it's a new houses or apartments. This has something amazing. Wow. They've really developed around this part of Keele Street here. This is what, Canyon Jackson Drive. All right. So I got a question for those who are watching. If you've made it this far in the video, and just remember to please like, comment, and if you're new, you can subscribe as well. So my question is, how many of you sleep with your socks on, or how many of you sleep without your socks? So comment down below. Are you a socks wearer when you are sleeping, or do you sleep without your socks on? I try to interact with my subscribers here as well. And yes, I've been off for a few days. Victoria Day and yesterday. So today is Wednesday. My usually day that I make a video, but you'll be watching this on a Thursday. All right, so we're at Beachboro and Keele. Beachboro is right over here. So stay tuned. All right, so I return, and I've decided to put back the umbrella again. I should really get one of those umbrella hats. That you put over your head. Charles Webster Public School over there. Huh. So you can't make a left turn over here. Oh wow, I wonder why. Oh, there must be a reason why. Okay, gotta be careful right here because there's a puddle right here. All right, so this is Your Street. So Keele turns into this little short road here called Yore, Y-O-R-E, which is right here. And it continues going down that way. And from Yore, heading to Chithui. So a lot of the streets in Toronto, they do change into different names, and then it continues on elsewhere, just like Keele. And there's a look at the York Memorial that was burned down a few years ago. So the high school, it's being rebuilt, I believe. All right, I have the Keelesdale LRT station right here, and then there's one right over there. So you have the east and west side. I guess it's both west. And speaking of the Eglinton LRT, it is slated to be open to the public sometime, I think they said September. All right, so this is Eglinton Avenue West. And there's over there is the front entrance of the York Memorial High School. So you see, as I said in last week's Walking Wednesday video, I try to give you viewers and subscribers different streets I do these random streets once a week. Not the same streets like other vloggers do, but hey, that's on them. I can't tell what people to do with their vlogging or where they want a video. For those who do walking YouTube like myself, I mean, go ahead. If you want to show the same streets every other 3-4 days, that's up to you. I really don't know if I could do that. As I said, to me that is kind of boring to me, but everyone is different. So Keele Street continues right here. And then it ends at Rogers Road, if I'm not mistaken. I believe, yes. That's where Rogers Road turn into Old Weston Road, and then that goes to St. Clair, where Weston Road continues right down to Bloor Street, where the Keele subway station. So the 41 bus that you've seen, that goes to the Keele station, and also the 89 Weston Road bus as well. Got another few blocks to go to reach at Rogers Road. So almost there. Okay, so the York Memorial has moved over here, and this used to be George Harvey back in the days. So since York Memorial was burnt down, they moved it over here. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. We have a 941 express bus that only stops at certain stops, the main intersections. So I believe this is episode 22. If it's not, then oh well. But I think it is. I gotta try to keep track of the numbers that I'm doing on these episodes here. Okay. All right, I got one more block to go after this. I get to Rogers Road, which is right at that light over there. So I do have to apologize. This video, it's a little bit shaky, but I hope you all understand. I'm not using my gimbal. And it's raining, the wind, this stupid umbrella. Oh, this is one of those Wednesdays. I've been here before. Rain, snow. Strong winds. Oh. All right, so this is where Keele Street either ends or it begins, whatever way you want to put it. And this is where I'm going to end this walking Wednesday vlog here, folks. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. For those who reached this far in the video. All right. So as I said, here's Rogers. Rogers going down that way turns into Old Western Road, and then to St. Clair, and St. Clair to Weston, and then going that way, Rogers turns to Weston Road. All right. So once again, thank you all for watching this Walking Wednesday episode 22, 23. I'm gonna say 22. I'll tell you when I edit the video, and then I'll find out what number it is. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And thank you all for those who watched the video of the Game 7 collapse of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I didn't really want to talk too much about it, but yeah, you know how it is. Always the same thing every other year, or every year, with the Maple Leafs now that they are eliminated from the playoffs. But I will be not eliminating myself. I'll continue these videos for you all. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be uploaded. All right, take care. Bye.